Welcome back once more. Nikki is still balls deep with science, so once again it's just me. So, what have we got for you this week? We have an interview with Pelgrane Press, wonderful RPG makers. We have kind of a aftermath report on the Age of Sigmar release from Games Workshop. We also have an interview with 24/7 Toys as one of the leading distributors of board games within the UK. And, as always, more stuff to give away. So without further ado, here's Nikki interviewing Pelgrane Press.
Ready? So here I am with Kat at Pelgrane, and I just wanted to see whether or not any of you are actually fully aware of what this is, because it's an impressive collection of books right here. Can you give us a bit of a background to it?
Yeah, so my name's Kat Tobin. I'm the co-owner and managing director of Pelgrane Press, and we basically publish role-playing games. So we don't do card games, we don't do board games, we just do role-playing games.
Yep.
And as a result, we know role-playing games. That's what we do. We all play games.
If you've got an
we run
expertise,
games.
stick with it. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So that's what we do. So we publish top-quality role-playing games. A lot of them are based on the Gumshoe system, but we've also got 13th Age, which is our kind of D20 fantasy game as well.
Oh, cool, yeah.
So,
Is there any,
it's kind of...
I just wanted to really figure out, is there anything that's been particularly popular this event?
Well, I have sold out of a set of collection of adventures that I've got for Trail of Cthulhu called Mythos Expeditions.
Wow!
So yeah, it's like 10 adventures all collected together in one book. And I've sold out of that.
That's
so
really
far.
impressive, well done.
I've also had Eyes of the Stone Thief is our big epic campaign for 13th Age, where it's like you know there's this living dungeon that's kind of chasing down the PCs, and you have to kind of investigate the bowels of it all the way through.
Nice.
And I'm basically I've only got one of those left now, so I'm nearly sold out of
It's
that
obviously
as well.
doing really well.
Yeah,
then.
and I brought a load of those because it's a new book. So yeah, so that's done very well as well.
I mean, based on how many do you have in total? Do you think how many collections of books do you have?
How many collections of adventures?
Yeah.
60. Well, we've got about 60 or 70 kind of books.
Dear Lord, that's
around.
impressive. That's really good.
Here,
I mean, have you got anything lined up that we can look forward to?
Yes, we've got a load of like super exciting stuff coming out this year. The big thing that we're doing at the moment is the Dracula dossier for Knights Black Agents. So that kind of basically it kind of says, what if MI6 tried to recruit Dracula?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Yeah, exactly. So what if they tried to make Dracula a spy? Basically, it didn't go very well, and the actual the novel. Was a redacted version of real events. So what we've done is we've unredacted the Dracula novel, and we've also then produced a kind of a director's handbook, which tells you how to use the unredacted novel to create a kind of a sandbox Knights Black Agents campaign.
Oh, nice.
So we kickstarted that in November, and it's really kind of exploded in terms of what's going on with it. People are really excited. I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's going to be
anything with
massive.
Anything with Dracula is
People love
definitely
Dracula.
going to appeal
Dracula
to the
plus spies. I mean, what's not
You
to love?
can't lose. You can't lose there.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, from what I'm seeing, you've done really well at this event, and I'm hoping that for the rest of this day today you'll do well as well. I mean, I look forward to seeing how well your Kickstarter's doing, and look forward to seeing more of you. I mean, I've heard good things, and all I've heard is good things from you guys. But yeah, it's really nice to talk to you, and thank you so much for having a chat with us.
Okay, no problem.
And have a good day. Have a nice rest of the event, and we'll look forward to seeing you later on.
All right, we'll
See you guys.
Howdy, that was Pelgrane Press. Now, I know I said that we're going to be doing an aftermath report of the Age of Sigmar release, but it's a bit not here or there. So, there was a blog post created, which the lovely Gav Thorpes chimed in on, and you can find the link here. Now, what the long and the short of this blog post is that he was saying that because Age of Sigmar, which is the new version of Warhammer, has no points cost, has no army composition rules, and kind of doesn't have any of the hard-written math hammer rules. So, this is how this thing works in all circumstances, and every corner case is talked out and all that lot. The argument from him is, rather than ruining the game of Warhammer, which many people have been saying it's done, he is saying that it's basically going to the point that Games Workshop wanted, of making the game completely non-competitive. True, you can take a Screaming Bell and a Fate Weaver and win on turn 1 without your opponent getting a single action, but why? The argument presented is that this removes kind of the last asshole bastion that exists, which is the well, technically it's not against the rules. You know, yeah, I know it's cheap to take 6 of the same copy-pasted unit, but it's not against the rules now, is it? The points are balanced. And anyone who has played a war game, anyone will know that there is always some imbalance, some inaccuracies in points cost or special rules or rule interactions. Now, what Age of Sigmar, I think, is attempting to do, but I may be crediting the guys at Games Workshop a little bit too much, is they are trying to make it that you and your opponent meet up and you say, okay, do you want to play some Age of Sigmar? Yeah, that'd be great. Cool. What are you taking? I'm going to take my dwarves. Okay, what are you taking with your dwarves? I'm going to have a couple of gyrocopters, I'm going to have a couple of organ guns, I'm going to have 4 or 5 slayers, I'm going to have my thane, I'm going to have some iron breakers, and it's going to be, you know, blocks of dwarves. What are you taking? Well, I think I'll take my chaos. Okay, what are you going to take? Well, I think I'll take some blood crushers, I'll take some corn berserkers, I'll take some chosen, and I'll have a chaos lord. They seem about right. Yeah, they seem about right. Right, and you know what we're going to do, and you have to talk it out with your opponent. You have to decide what you're going to play and kind of come to, and I hesitate to use this term, but come to a gentleman's agreement about what you're going to do. And yes, oh Lord, I know, one, it is a new edition, and everyone hates new editions. If you like, you can dig up stuff from D&D 2nd edition of people complaining about how it's ruining the ethos behind Dungeons & Dragons and all of this lot. And yeah, it's a new edition. It is strange and uncomfortable, much like a new pair of underpants, but it will eventually relax and mould to you. But hey, that aside, I understand there are going to be people that will turn up with Screaming Bell Fate Weaver or some other 2-model combo that allows them to win on turn 1. But you know the best thing about Age of Sigmar, it now allows you to go, you know what, I don't actually want to play with you anymore, you dickhole. Get out of my games club. Because the focus is on narrative, because the focus is on you and your opponent deciding what you wish to do in this battle, you can also decide to say no. Now, on that bombshell, in a true Jeremy Clarkson style, we have an interview with Brendan from 24/7 Toys from their magical, mystical warehouse of glory. And yeah, so see you after this. So, we've managed just after hours on the Saturday of UK Board Games Expo to talk to Brendan from 24/7 Toys. So, 24/7 Toys is a distributor, right?
Yeah, we're a distributor based in Birmingham.
Yep.
Okay, in the West Midlands. We have a product range of about 75,000 products that we distribute across a broad band, but this is kind of my primary.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so we've spoken to some retailers and we've spoken to some like publishers and that lot. How does being a distributor differ than to say GamesQuest? And you know, we probably sell as many products as you do on our website. Yeah. But you're the distribution end of it. So we buy from you. So where does your chain kind of work?
Well, we buy, for instance, if we start from one angle, instead of taking and picking any particular items that we would take from, let's say, for instance, we were talking about one of the major toy companies. Yeah. We wouldn't just go, okay, we'll take that range, and that range. We go, right, we will take everything you have. Yep. Okay, and we will decide ourselves what sells and what doesn't. Okay. That way we can offer a better range of products to our customers, and with some of the discounts because we buy in bulk and we take considerably more than just the odd one or two of a line.
I mean, how big's your warehouse unit again? It's like a small country.
It's pretty much half an industrial estate.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I'm pretty sure you could declare that a separate country, like a little Vatican.
Yeah. Well, just call it 24/7'sville.
Yeah, 24/7'ville. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, you can have a flag and everything. But yeah, so you're the primary distributors of like Sons of Anarchy, Spartacus, Homeland, and Firefly, the table we're sat in front of right now. Yeah. I mean, how has that affected things from the board game side of things? You know.
To be honest with you, initially from the Firefly point of view, is really where we started the distribution point from. Obviously, Firefly is a phenomenon in its own right. Yeah. The expansions, everything followed quite quickly from Gale Force 9, with the upgrade of the expansions, bringing out the new ones, obviously Pirates and Bounty, Blue Suns, etc. With the forecast of new expansions coming out shortly. Yeah. Moving on, and then literally making an agreement with them, we're going to be ongoing to take all of their board games and distribute them exclusively in the UK.
Oh, okay. So basically, if someone buys Firefly at some point in the chain, it's come from you.
if
Well, in the
they buy
UK.
the UK exclusive box, yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So what's different with the UK exclusive box to the American one? Because I've heard some of my American friends complaining.
Right, I can show you one.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Oh, convenient.
Because I'm good like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so in the American version, the box is approximately yay big.
So it's a square box.
It's a square box.
Yep.
Okay. In this one, we have a larger box
Yep.
because obviously there's a lot to it, so you
Yeah,
need
yeah.
additional storage.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Got our nice little logo
Yep.
in the bottom corner there,
Which is the most important part.
which is the most important. And in this particular one, you get the Artful Dodger as a bonus ship.
Yeah, rather than, because you can buy it as a separate expansion.
Only because we had to put it in production,
Yeah.
Obviously for, Gale Force 9 put it into production for,
Yeah. Those
for
filthy
anybody who
Yanks,
bought
yeah.
the European versions.
Yeah. Oh, and the Europeans as well. Oh,
Yeah, it's exclusive to the UK.
cool, cool, cool. So, I mean, you've got Firefly and you've got the various other ones you do. Is there anything particularly cool on the horizon that you guys are going to be pushing forwards and showing off at shows and stuff?
Yeah, the biggest one for us is WWE,
Yeah.
which is super. Shall I grab one?
Yeah, if you've got
Yeah.
one moment, let's use one of our production minions. Minions!
We'll use one off here. There we go. So this is the newest board game
Yep.
from Gale Force 9, Superstar Showdown.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to look at the back. Choose your WWE superstar, set the matches, dominate your rivals. Can you dominate the ring? Will your team go down in history as the greatest phenomenon the world has ever known? Let's see, who have you got? You got Big Show. Bloody hell, that's actually pretty good. Huh. Featuring Daniel Bryan, Roman Regis, John Cena, Big Show, Randy Orton, and Big E. Oh, you can RK out of nowhere. So what's the thing with this?
Okay. We're expecting to have this arrive somewhere between end of July.
Okay.
Well, we're hoping to have it arrive somewhere around about the end of July. The licensee itself, obviously, WWE.
Yeah, well,
it's going to be absolutely huge.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got options to play one-on-one.
Yep.
Options to play tag team.
Cool.
Or you can just go out all-out teams. You can just imagine the potential of the expansions that you could add onto this as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, you could do my era of Hulk Hogan, Yokozuna, Ultimate Warrior, all of that lot, and then you could do all the other things. Ah, man, that'd be mad.
So, I mean, potentially all the different aspects of WWE as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know for fact as to what they're going to bring and what they're going to bring to us, but the potentials are just
Brilliant.
ridiculous.
So this is something to keep watching. This will be.
Yeah, absolutely. The responses from this, people have play tested it.
Yeah.
They've said it's absolutely fantastic. The mechanism is very, very good.
Oh, cool.
And I'm quite looking forward to actually having this land.
Cool. So other than WWE, is there any anything particularly amazing you can tell us about, or is this the current big?
This is the current biggie.
Yep.
Obviously, we kind of teased about Black Sails, which we're expecting possibly early 2016.
Okay.
And there's we've teased about Family Guy as well, which is Stewie's Sexy Party. So that'll be making its way along as well. Yeah,
and I see My Little Pony. Guess Who?
My Little Pony Guess Who, which has done phenomenally well here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think I actually listed it on our website.
Yeah.
Or it might be in the pipeline to be listed.
It's I guess the Bronies.
Yeah. Please don't remind me. Right. Well, thanks for talking with me, mate.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah, and I will probably talk to you again if there's something else cool on the horizon. But otherwise, I'm looking forward to having a rummage through the warehouse at some point.
No problem. Just let me know when you can get down.
Will do.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, that was Brendan, and one day I will get a chance to look around his Cave of Wonders-esque warehouse. And so, it's that time again. It's competition time, and we have Night's Black Agents by Kenneth Hite from the lovely people at Pelgrane Press. Now, unfortunately, he wasn't at UK Board Games Expo, but Kat, who you saw in the video before, gave a rather unique dedication, which reads, "Sorry I'm not Ken, enjoy Night's Black Agents and check out the Dracula dossier, cheers Kat." So, for a chance to win this, and as I hand this off to a production Oompa Loompa, from 24/7 Toys, a hernia worth of Firefly games. So you have the base Firefly game with the Artful Dodger expansion, you have the Blue Sun expansion, and the Pirates and Bounty Hunters expansion, all to be given away thanks to 24/7 Toys' infinite generosity. So, once again, if you want to win this stuff, enjoy that Oompa Loompa, you can comment below the video, or comment below the video on Facebook, and in 2 weeks' time, we will draw and announce who wins. Yay! So, once again, thank you to UK Board Games Expo, GamesQuest, Pelgrane Press, and 24/7 Toys for all the lovely things you've done. And if you'd like to see more of us, you can like, favourite and subscribe to us on Twitter, Facebook and on YouTube. So until next time folks, be seeing you.